Hello. Hello. Oh, England won. Hey. Very nice, very nice. I never expect them to do very well, to be honest. Hello. I made the mistake of having a nap just before this, so I'm a little bit dazed. So I woke up, it's the first of the month, yay July! So I did like my boring financy stuff, and then I worked a bit, and then I had a sleep, and now I'm working again. So it's it's one of those days. I just suddenly crashed the hell out at like 3 PM and was like, oh, I cannot get myself to do anything, I'm gonna have a nap. And I napped for like 3 hours. And I'm like, no, I'm not good at napping. Yay, Synodor, come doodle with us. That's alright, just Daisy, it's nice to say hi. Hi Naomi. Hello everyone. We've got 2 to start off with, which is nice. To get us going. Let's bring them up. And oh, let me turn that down a little. Let me know if you can still hear the music. I don't want to plunge you into silence. This is a beautiful character. This is just my taste. I was doing, just before this, I was updating a reference, because 'tis the season, isn't it? So, I'm a bit late, but I'm using Artfight as an excuse to update this guy's reference. And it's basically exactly the same as the other one, except I've redrawn this body. Because I realized in the previous one, I didn't really show that they could, here's the previous one. I didn't really show that they could, you know, stand like that or walk around on 2 feet. So I was like, let's update it. I still like the rest of the art though, so I'm just gonna keep it exactly the same. And I kind of want to update Finch as well. But I still like the art there too, so I don't know. But her reference sheet is like 3 years old now. Where is it? This is from 2023, but I still quite like it, and I'm like, that's like 3 years old. God damn. So I kind of want to update this. I might keep a lot of it. I might just try redraw the main one, but I have this disease that when I draw ref sheets, I suddenly forget how to draw. You know what I mean? Suddenly you're like I don't know how an animal works anymore. I don't know if it's just me. I feel like it's the pressure of getting it like your character exactly right. Like this is gonna be used by everyone to draw this character, so it's like, oh, they gotta look good. The raptor feet. Yeah, this is technically I made her as like my Sona, but because Finch is more kind of like a mascot at this point. But I never really draw her, which sucks. I really like her. So I don't know. I just feel like people know Finch better, so I just end up drawing Finch all the time. But I still like Finch, obviously. 5 minutes into our fight and the site is dead. Oh yeah, I wouldn't bother using it at all on the first day because it crashes like crazy. Like I'm kind of using that as a bit of time to get these references ready because the website isn't gonna work for a day or 2. So everyone gets too excited and it's like, bruv, now you're gonna have to wait like another day or 2 until it stops breaking. Bless. Last week he had a point of hating our designs. Yeah, it's like, once it's set in stone, suddenly you see everything that's wrong and it's really annoying. Yeah, you are your own worst critic. There's no escaping it. Alright, anyway. Let's get cracking. So we got this one first, angry snooty expression, and we're still doing the flags today, so this one has requested flag? Pardon me, oh my goodness. Yeah, I should have saved some ref sheets beforehand. I'd like to think I should have prepared myself, but I'm not gonna lie, I usually only do like 3 a year, so I really like participating because it's such a cool event and so fun, you know, it's like such a genius cool thing for artists to do, but you know, I don't have as much energy as a lot of people who do it. Alright. I have to... It feels like it's been ages since the last one because I kept having to postpone this one. I'm sorry about that. So I'm like, I feel like I need to warm up a bit. Oh! Bless you, Miso! What are you sneezing for? Oh! Oh! Triple sneeze. When cats go to sneeze and they like hold their nose really high in the air. Speedrunning ref sheets for Art Fight. If I manage to finish the one for my Sona in time, I'm deaf celebrating by ordering a doodle. Oh yay! No pressure though, no pressure. If you need me to do a shitty doodle ref sheet for you. I actually did open ref sheet commissions last week for Art Fight. Because I was rubbing my little hands together and I was like, how can I contribute to Art Fight? How can I do something? Because I like to do... Because I do like monthly commissions and I was like, how can I like, what's the word, like sort of, it's nice to like be excited with everyone. So I wanted to theme something around it, you know. He used to be angrier. No. Yeah, weather's so much better now. I kind of wanted to... Oh, so all summer I just craved going outside, and of course during the heat wave you couldn't really, but now I just really want to be outside. But I've got shit to do. But I'm kind of like, it's meant to be hot again next week, so I'm like, oh, I really want to like go out and enjoy it while it's really nice. Oh, no worries. Like when you're here, you don't have to order one. It's just nice to hang out as well. Appreciate it though. I have to find ways to shake things up a bit because they're getting a bit quieter. But it's like, expected. What are you gonna do? Can't be fresh forever. seem to like this mouth. My issue is now I'm so used to hot weather that normal weather has me wimpy. Yeah, I'm the same. I went out yesterday and I saw that the temperature was like 23, which is great. But I was like, oh, that seems a bit cold now. Should I bring a jacket? And I went out and of course I did not wear the jacket once. So, but I run naturally a bit cold anyway, so I feel nervous if I don't bring like an overshirt or a jacket with me, so. I had peace of mind. I ended up using it on the bus home anyway, so it kind of worked out. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, hang on. Oh, double sneeze, okay. Hi Ren, yeah it was yesterday, but I forgot I had something on yesterday that I completely forgot about, so I kind of last minute postponed it. Sorry about that. I did write a post, but yeah, it's like not everyone sees those, so. Had a lot going on this week, so it's been a weird one. And then I anticipate July will be weird too, but when I was writing up my schedule earlier, I was like, actually I have quite a few Sundays where I am here, so. Yeah, I think, yeah, reading outside 23 degrees and sunny. Yeah, it feels, that is a good temperature, but yeah, it feels a bit colder now, doesn't it? Especially when you're staying still. I think when you go out to read or draw, you're like sat still and it feels a lot colder. But I was on the move a lot yesterday, so it worked out. But I plan to be out a lot next week, and it's meant to be hotter, and I'm like, don't get too hot. Don't ruin this for me. Miso is kind of good with the heat though, because you know how he's very fine-haired. He's basically hairless. You know how cats when they're hot they like sleep spread out? Like he usually sleeps in a ball all the time, but during a heat wave he finally sleeps not in a ball. So he's like, oh, he's being a normal cat now, you know. Oh shit, it needs to be holding a little flag. Oh, that's way too way too much. Hi Snowy, happy art fight. Thanks for sending one in, by the way. Hang on, I kind of want like pinching. You know, like. I think before it was better. Do you do pet portraits? Yeah, I do. It depends what kind of style you want. So I've done loads of people's pets in this style. I also do more realism, and I do more painty stuff, or just sketchy stuff, or line stuff. Like I actually have I have like a commission list on my website, and technically they're open all the time. I just don't advertise them. So technically they're always open, but I'll show it if you're interested. Hi, Fluffy Kodo. Yes, yeah, no problem. Sorry, I was just adding that flag last minute because I forgot. I'm on it. Yeah, I have like this, and I have all of these available. So I have, you know, the doodles I do on stream. I have these like sketchy ones. I also have like these cleaner inky ones. And I also have painted like this. So some people have had, yeah, this is a pet portrait. This is a pet portrait, stuff like that. But I've also done pets in the other styles as well. Thank you. Do you just do cats? No, don't do anything. I'll do any animal. I'm just no good at people. I'm trying to get better. Well, I say I'm trying to get better. I'm not actually actively trying, but I just hope that I get better, you know. This is like free portraiture club on Sundays I've been to a few times, and I really want to do more because they force me to practice faces. But I usually end up being busy on a Saturday and want to chill on a Sunday, so I haven't actually been a lot, but I want to. That's the thought that counts, right? If you want to go, it's the same as going. Right, so he's got... Oh, that's nice with the spirit. I've been using that sort of cat design as like a... sort of like an example OC. I've ended up using that design in all of my YCHs, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna keep it going. Never still done. Oh, I'll have to do that scar. Oh, putting the fan back on. It's hot in here now. Okay, buddy. I'm glad you like it. Drawing these little guys angry is so funny. So, I'm mad. Oh, just up there. Okay, other leg. Oh, I didn't do any of the front legs. There we go. Like his black socks. Black stockings. Okay. Oh, it comes with the flag. Ta-da! Stolen. There's a clue here. Alright, let me soften these lines a bit. And add a background. Let me know if you want a different colour. Whoosh. Oops. Whoosh. Well, hey. Beautiful, thank you so much. Is this guy? Yeah, I love the colours. Oh! Where are we? We are no longer June. It's crazy. I feel like June went way too fast. I feel like I was stuck inside the whole of June. You know, like... It was really cold at the beginning of June, cold and wet, and then it was like mega bullshit hot. So I'm like I want to enjoy the summer, but it feels like June was such a write-off. Oh! Quick stretch. Oh my god, okay. I really wish I hadn't had that nap. I feel so like... zombie. Alright, sorry. I was looking at something. Boosh! Now we have Grace. Oh, a dilute torty, oh my gosh. She's very pretty. Let's take this one. Kaboosh! Mix between Siamese and dilute torty. Bright blue eyes, very anxious, loves to play with strings. Have fun with the pose, mostly grey and white, little beige spot on her forehead. Oh, I love these kind of cats. I'm actually in a subreddit about cats coloured like this, called Tortomise, because they're so pretty. So this is Shay and Marissa. Okay. Have fun with the pose. Yeah, it looks nice. I don't, because the bi flag is my flag too, and I actually don't like it at all. But this version's a little bit nicer. All right. Thank you, Fluffy Codog. I'm glad you like it. suppose. Maybe a string on the floor. Or something. Bigger eyes, bigger eyes. Little bit of string. Don't let your cats play with string unattended. They'll swallow it and shit out string. Miso loves string, unfortunately, but I have to keep an eye on him. To finish Procopia. I was so into it and then I just like hard crashed. It was really good though. I was really like dreading it ending. I do this with a lot of games where I dread finishing it. I'll allow myself a break but then I never finish it and it's like, well, I'd rather finish it than not finish it. I did that with Okami. I like played it maybe 3 times, only finished it once. But I kind of knew what the final boss was and I was dreading it. Yeah, it's a form in the description. Thank you, Train. Alright, so you can get the right colour here. Maybe I could brighten this up a little. Maybe that. Looks more greyish in the photo though, right? Hi, Locks. Ooh, very, very dark nose. Haha, I've claimed all Nintendo music. Mine now. More of a brownish. Beautiful blue eyes. Again with wacky colours. See how we like this looks like a blue, but it's technically like just a grey with an ever so slight bit of yellow green in it. Strange. Might make them a bit bluer. There we go. Colours. Bye, Just Daisy. No, you don't yap too much. Soften these colours a bit. There we go. Oh shit, I should have sent invoices by now, shouldn't I? To let them simmer. Let's do that now real quick, just before we finish this one. So we've received 2 from Snowy Corvid and King Pine Tree, thank you guys. Let's have those sent off. Doo. So are they just full bodies? Let's check. Oh, wings. This is a sick design. Cool, okay. getting full body. There we go. And that's 2. Okay, off it goes. Alright. Invoices have been sent out, and now we'll just finish up this one. Oh, hi Lucy! I'm alright, how are you doing? Oh, I'm a bit groggy because I had a big nap before this and I really shouldn't have, and now I'm kind of half a zombie. So I'm having some sugar. Ugh. Oof. Oh, I can stretch. Okay. I just want to, for this one, do the string white, and then we're all good. Maybe not quite white, because the background is white. Maybe like... Oh, that's too close to blue. That'll do. Or maybe I extend the background onto here so it's not flying away from the... You know, it's kind of a bit of a focal point, but we've abandoned it over there. Let me shove this over. Yeah, maybe like that, that's a bit better. I like this blue, it's like a nice like robin's egg blue. Is it robin's egg blue or duck egg blue? It's one of them. I think duck egg blue is more blue, right? Oh, the circle's so wobbly. Let me try a different one. There we go, I think. Okay, I think that will do. Whew. Oh, both paid up already, thank you guys. Amazing. Just got this one up next, which is gorgeous. Check this shit out. Have I drawn this character before? I feel like I've received them before, but I haven't drawn them yet. They're so pretty. Looks like they look familiar. Hang on. Aha, I have. Okay. All right. just go with what you want, train. Just go with what's fun. Ooh. Let's make this ear a little longer. Hi, Mira. Merry Christmas. Oh, jeez. Oops. Flag. Classic curly body. time I kind of didn't want to interfere with the silhouette of the flag there. Ugh. Can I just avoid it? Yeah. Okay. Oh no, don't look at the teeth in the baby skull thing. No. Oh, it's so gross. This song, apparently Koopa Troopa Beach, from one of the Mario Karts, I'm guessing, but I don't recognize this one, so maybe from early Mario Kart. Oh, this one I know very well. It just kind of makes me want to get on Animal Crossing again to feel summery. I used to play it a lot, like we'd take family trips to Spain, and being a stupid kid, I'd spend a lot of it on the DS. But we'd go with some family friends and they'd be the same, and we just end up playing a lot of Animal Crossing, like in the rooms, like when it was too hot. I remember my mum being like, the fuck, we come all this way and you're on your fucking DS's. But it has made for some really nice nostalgic memories of Animal Crossing, so now I like crave going on it whenever it's summertime. Oh, thank you, Lucky Rabbits. I miss DeviantArt so much. I was just talking about it yesterday. I was like, I don't even know where my references are because I don't use DeviantArt anymore. Oh, is that an outlier image, Ren? Oh, thank God for that, because it's a fucking hideous image. Actually, I'm looking up and these are pretty standard images. Oh no. Yeah, no, 2 rows is enough. It was like, how do you pack that many teeth in one tiny little skull? Ugh. Ugh. I'm not squeamish about many things, but I don't know, it's like, I have that, what's it called, trypophobia thing? But kind of mild, but I'm pretty sure the grossness of that teeth image is sort of linked to that as well. I mean, everyone finds it gross, obviously, but I think the reason why I find it gross is because they're, you know, the teeth like all clustered, and I'm ugh, gross. trying to think of something, because like usually I'm trying to think of something like a trypophobia thing that I hate that normal people don't hate, because like, you know, the obvious ones are the really gross ones, but that one like aren't good examples because they're gross to everyone. So like that and the toad, you know, the horrible toad. And I'm like, I know there's some things that have been pretty normal that I haven't liked. Things with lots of eyes maybe, but that makes, yeah, that's kind of normally gross as well. There was this hairbrush I saw once that had too many holes in it and I didn't like that. Other than that, I don't mind honeycomb, which is weird because it has loads of holes in it. Lotus seeds I don't like, but that's a pretty normal one. It will catch me by surprise. I'll see something and be like, oh, I don't like that. I don't know why, but I don't like it. Usually it also happens when there's like really dry dirt floor and there's loads of cracks and I'm like, you know, honeycomb doesn't bother me for some reason. There's a popular trypophobia triggering image when I first looked up where it was a lotus seed pod photoshopped on the yeah, no, that's so that one, like, again, the grossness makes sense on that one, like it's gross to everyone. I think that's probably where trypophobia stems from though, right? Is like because it looks, you probably project what you're looking at on like what if that was on my skin type deal, you know, like it looks like maybe reminds you of like diseased skin or something. Oh, I know another one. I mean, it's also kind of gross, but like I find it unbearably gross when people have a lot of skin peeling. You know, like when they get a sunburn and then they get a lot of skin peeling off of that bit, and sometimes the little peels form like little circles. I cannot stand that shit. But again, I don't know if that's just like normal levels of gross, because that is, you know, still pretty gross. But like I can't bear to look at it. So I don't know if that counts. Hollow bones, maybe bird bones. Oh, I haven't really had a good look at hollow bones, and I don't think I want to. Yeah, animal skulls I actually don't mind for some reason. I know there's loads of... I think because the holes make sense. They're not like loads of little ones a lot of the time. Don't go to a desert. I mean, I've been plenty of deserts, but like sandy ones. Not like cracked ground ones. Although there's a lot of that in Zambia and I didn't mind, but it was like big cracks rather than lots of little ones. I don't know. Music's a bit loud. Oh, okay. Oh, it is quite... Is that better? I think I'm also talking a bit quiet today because I'm a bit snoozy. I was listening to a playthrough of Deltarune before streaming, and the streamer I watch, he's funny, but he has a very like kind of calming voice to me, which doesn't actually make sense because he yells a lot, but I find it quite chill, and I was like, I'm gonna lie down and I might have a little nap, and I totally did. How are you able to have two sub-views at the same time like that? Or do you mean this? It's quite easy. It's so I think you could do this on Photoshop as well. So they're just, oops. You can drag these around. So say like these are all separate files, and I usually drag my reference in the corner like that and stretch it way down just so I get a nice big view of it. And then if I want a secondary reference or something, I drag it on the bottom of that, like here, and it will pop in there like that. And I've done that a lot for the Pride commissions where I've had the flag at the bottom and the character on top. It's quite handy. I think okra wigs me out the most. Oh, I don't know what that is. Should I... Do I Google that? I'm gonna Google it. I'm scared. Oh, I see there. Oh, okay, I see why. Because there's like loads of seeds, right? Yeah, the ones with the... Oh, that's AI. Where's a real one? I'm only seeing them whole at the moment. Okay, I'm seeing what you mean. I'm surprisingly... I'm not bothered by this, so I'm okay with this. Or at least this is... I don't know if I should show it on stream, actually. I see what you mean, though. I think it's... Like, I can look at this, but I don't like it. Like, because it's the object being inside a hole, right? And it doesn't quite fill the hole entirely, but it almost does. It's a horrible thing to look at, isn't it? But surprisingly, I'm not too bad with this. But yeah, I totally get what you mean. It does make me... It makes me scrunch my face like, you know? I've never heard of this stuff. Is it nice? It looks tasty. I'm trying to think. I remember, I think it was ages ago on like 9gag back in those days, and I saw the hairbrush with the holes, and I was like, ugh! And I think that's been the only example of something that like is not meant to be gross. That I found gross. I don't know. I'm glad I kind of have it mild though. I'm not squeamish about many things, except that, in mild cases, and a little blood a bit. I don't like looking at it. I don't like being reminded that I have blood. I feel like suddenly you can feel it in your body and it's like, eh. So I look away, and then also... I was gonna say too many teeth, but I'm not too bad at that. Oh, needles. I hate needles. And like surgery? Like I don't mind gore, but if it's specifically like surgical gore, suddenly I'm like, I think because it's like man-made, it's like it's like we shouldn't be in there, get out of there, you know, like it's like man-imposed gore, and it seems grosser to me for some reason. But I'll love like medical shows and stuff. I'll just have to look away at some points. 9gag did make me gag. Yeah, I feel like it's less bad when the holes are even. Yeah, that's probably it. That's probably why I don't mind a honeycomb either. But I feel like lotus seeds, they're kind of even, right? Maybe it's just there's too many of them. I don't know, man. Shit don't make sense. I had a friend once who had a phobia of balloons. I think just because not being able to predict when they could pop and it being a loud noise. And I was a dickish kid, and I'd try and scare him with them. As you do as a kid. Wing. I like the mouth harp-esque shit going on in this one. Babies cry so much because they can feel their bodies, but we get used to it in age. Maybe. I mean, I guess none of us ever really know what it's like to be in a body for the first time, and you're like, I guess because, like, you feel hunger for the first time, you feel cold, you feel heat for the first time, so everything's confusing. So it makes sense that... I don't know if we necessarily feel your organs, but probably very aware of when the organs need something, you know, like, oh, why do I have, like, hunger pains? Not knowing what hunger pains are yet. Or, like, you need to take a big dump, and you're like, ah, what's this feeling, you know? So I don't know if it's necessarily that they feel more than us, but they just don't... It's like feelings that we now not take for granted, but yeah, we're just used to. And now we know how to fix them, we're like, oh, I'm hungry. Do you ever crawl into a bathtub and imagine the womb? No, I don't. But I do, when it's like a cold night and I can't sleep, I'll like cover myself with the duvet and pretend I'm a little creature in a burrow to, you know, be really cozy. Also, I don't have a bathtub. Maybe in the future, if I ever have a bathtub, I'll think of you, Ren, and I'll be like, I'm gonna lay in the bath for a bit and pretend I'm in the womb for a second, just to chill, you know. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna be in the womb for a second. I'm just remembering, in the Natural History Museum in London, I swear there was like a human biology room, like next to the mammals. And it had like a huge... It had like a room with like a giant fetus in it, and you could... and it emulated the sounds that a fetus would hear, so it just sounded like, you know, the like murmury thump of the mother's heartbeat. Where the fuck did that go? I'm pretty sure that's not in the museum anymore, and that was a very cool room. It was very atmospheric. I'm just like, oh, where the fuck did that go? I have a very distinct memory of this place. Poor Natural History Museum of London really needs a fucking revamp. Every time I take a lot of friends, like when they visit London for the first time, or for the first time in ages, they usually always want to go to the Natural History Museum, and I'm very happy to show them around because I know that place like the back of my hand. But I always end up complaining about it when I'm in there, because I'm like, oh, here's the dinosaur room, but everything's really outdated and wrong, and also like up in the air, you know, like there's a lot of the skeletons are hanging from the ceiling because they used to be an elevated walkway that they don't use anymore, but they never moved the skeletons down, so everything's just in the sky and you can't see it, and it's like, it's so annoying. But I feel like they can't afford to close the room to revamp it, because the only reason anyone goes to that museum is for the dinosaurs, and that's it. This is my womb memory. Yeah, maybe I'm not thinking about the museum, I'm thinking of the actual womb. Like, oh yeah, I remember that. The fetus room. I was on a field trip when a classmate asked me if anyone else ever craved the safety of being back in the womb, and I said no, and I'd offer mine, but there was no room. No room. Can make room. That thing can get big. Have you ever been to the Natural History Museum in NYC? They have a rad sperm whale eating a giant squid. I have, but it was a long time ago, so I don't remember too much. I do remember the dioramas though, because I'm jealous of like American museums have really good dioramas, but we don't have that. It was kind of it's like a sign of like when the museum was sort of you know, when those exhibits were built, because dioramas were very popular around a certain few decades, I think. But I think they were probably also too expensive to put everywhere, because, you know, they required a lot of art. Okay, which flag? Agenda flag. A slightly curved spine because he was a twin. Oh, ouch. Blame your twin for everything. Be like, you ruined my back. It was all you. Bent legs. Ouch. Actually, I should probably colour pick this one. Can't quite get it accurate. I like this green. So everyone has a much cooler flag than I do. My flag stinks. No offense to other boys out there. Our flag stinks! It's the worst one. Oh, white on the tail. Slightly not straight, he. Oh, you know what? I was just thinking, like, oh, I have a friend with scoliosis. I wonder if it's similar. But they're a triplet, so I'm like, oh, maybe that was because of that as well. There was no room in that room. They couldn't have fit your friend in there. Kicked your dad so hard it moved his tailbone out of place. Fucking ouch. Hell no. I like the bi flag more than the lesbian. Really? I love the lesbian flag. It's like a sunset. It's gorgeous. Look at it. Orange and pink. Mwah. I think the problem I have with the bi flag is that they're not the same saturation. Like it's... like the middle purple is so much more desaturated and it just looks weird to the eye. It's like, what are you doing? Okay, I haven't missed anything, have I? I think we're good. Oh, feet. This feet. That feet. There we go. Now I think we're Gucci. Oh, I might do the green of the flag to shake it up from last time. Let me know if you don't want that though. It's a nice like spring green. I like this green, like an apple green. It's a very crunchy, fresh green. Yeah, I think people do change it slightly. I had this one even, like I like this one. I just copied this person's one on the ref sheet and I just missed that. There we go. Because they're a bit more uniform here. You know, they work together a bit more. Genderqueer flag. Let me see them. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice one. That my first instinct was to call it like Vimto Ireland. Like it's kind of delicious. It reminds me of grapes. They clash a bit. Yeah, but purple and green together, I never used to like it, but Splatoon taught me to like it. Splatoon made purple and green quite funky. like this one, but it's again with pastels, it's like get a femme person to like any colours better and make them pastel. Like I don't dislike this one. Oh, that's nice. I'm a graphic designer, some flags hurt to see. Yeah, I can imagine. Some of them are no good. But it's all about you know, expressiveness, isn't it? My first thought was Ireland as well. It's like a delicious island. Alright, I think we're done with this guy. Let me know if you hate the colours though. Thank you, Snowy. Oh, we've received one more from Rotsock. Unfortunately there's no access to the Google Drive link you sent though, so I'll just send a request. How did these flags get made? I don't know, I think just someone somewhere designs one and then it just catches on. Like I know there was a lesbian flag design that people were like, make sure you don't use this one because it was made by a bitch. Or I think a TERF or something. But the beautiful sunset one I think is fine. I think it was like the pale pink and dark pink is the bad one, like the lipstick one. I think it's cool or something. I don't know. I don't know the law, you know. I'm just stuck here with my ugly flag. No, it's okay, Rotsock. I've sent you like a little permission request thingy, so if you just you should just get an email about it. Just speaking of emails, I got a couple. Let's get rid of these. Die, 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 die. Oh, amazing, got it, thank you. Folder shared with you. Can we open it from the spreadsheet? Yes, we can. Amazing, thank you. This is why I love doing these live, because like things get fixed instantly. Whoa, this character's sick. Oh, have I seen this guy before? He's really cool looking. He's like a dragon. Alright, well I'll send that invoice now, because we're on to King Pine Tree next. Oops. Hello, Pip! Lesbian bacon, yes. Oh, don't make me hungry. I decided not to eat before the stream because I was like, oh, I feel fine. And as the stream goes on, I'm like, I'm getting a twinge of hunger. Yes, hello, King Pine Tree. Okay, the next invoice is sent. Thank you, Rotsock. Okay, notes. Running pose with a big smile, also add a little agenda flag. Okay. No problem. Running, okay, running, big smile. Running, running, running. Running from what? From everything. Running from me. So happy. Oh, I should cover one eye. What's this music from? I recognize it a lot, but I don't know why. There's like some kind of multiplayer menu. Wii Fit training menu. Okay. I'm kind of thinking these ears are reminding me, when I update Finch's ref, I kind of want to make her ears ridiculous again. Because I feel like they were way more fun back then, and lots of people would joke that her ears were ridiculous, and I think that made her more memorable. I toned them down over the years because I was like, oh no, they were too much, but then, you know, I realized they were fun. You know, when I got to an age where I was way less fun, and now I'm like, why'd I do that? Why'd I become lame, you know? I think I was taking myself a bit too seriously, and it's like, no, I could do whatever the fuck I want. It's just a cartoon cat. Oh yeah, it's ocarina music. Yeah, I need to bring it huge ear Finch back. I'm also inspired by you know, Arvin. What's their full name? Panthera Arvin. I actually met them for the first time at Confuzzled here in the UK. And I was like, wow, their art looks so fucking familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. And I realized it's that person who's been doing, like, that Africa comic for, like, years. Like, back in the DeviantArt days. I'm trying to find them. Oh, they still post on DeviantArt. Oh, that's so nice. But yeah, and I went home after Confuzzle and I read like their entire comic in like 2 days, and I really liked it. And they have a caracal in it. I'm trying to find some good art of them. Oops. Oh fuck. Do you know it kicks you off if you don't sign in? That's dumb. Oh, here. Okay, I mean, this is like a group picture of their comic characters. And they have this one caracal, and I love how they draw them. Like, the ears are so nice and long. And I'm like, man, why did I tone down Finch's ears? I think that was the most fun part about her. Yeah, she draws real good caracals. Who are these two leopards over there? I don't know. Caracal. Tear. Oh, it's a tear! The caracal tear is the most expensive one. Whoa. I didn't know DeviantArt I had this option. It's like a wow. Man, I wish DeviantArt was still good. It has a lot of potential. I want to be doing Art Fight Attacks Pip, but I kind of tell myself not to touch Art Fight until like a few days because it's like the site is down a lot for the first while, and I forget to download anything. But I'm really slow at stuff anyway, so I'm like, I'll let everyone else have fun for the first few days, and then I'll join in like after a little bit, because I never do much during Art Fight anyway, so I'm like, I won't rush it. But it is nice, like, I love that the enthusiasm is contagious, you know, everyone's so excited, and it's nice to be excited with everyone, right? So it's I do want to join in. I feel like doing some streams would be good. I like to use Art Fight as an excuse to experiment with some styles a bit. But I don't know what I'm gonna do this year, because last year I gave myself a limitation of only drawing people's dinosaur characters, and that helped me a lot. It removed a lot of the like decision paralysis. But I don't know what to do this year. I was also gonna join Team Comedy, but like fucking most people I know have joined comedy, so I'm like, maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna attack my comedy friends. Can I ask a random question? Does anybody actually like those old songs that everyone finds creepy? Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. Run, rabbit, run. I don't know if I knew that one. There's a good creepy song, you know, like the first machine that ever sang, where he sings Daisy Daisy, and some people use that for like creepypasta shit. That's a good one. Like Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. Oh, is there a flag for this one? Yes, flag. Okay, should I have it popping out of her fur? Do you think that would be fun? So will give you dementia if you listen to all of it. I love those old. Do you remember those? You don't really see them much anymore, which is good. But they've been replaced with like just bots pretending to be human instead. But like those like chain comments that you used to find on YouTube that were like repost this onto 10 videos or you'll die tonight. You know those things. I was terrified of those as a kid. There was one that I read about, like a clown that shows up in your shower and stabs you. And it's like, if you don't repost this 10 times tonight, then the clown will show up next time you shower. And I was like, ah! I'm so glad we didn't see that anymore. That was horrible. Scare poor little kids for no reason. Why aren't you? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's locked, that's why. There we go. Yeah, this freaked me out too. Like, oh, if you listen to all this music, you'll get dementia. I do have dementia in my family, so... Oh, yeah, the screamer jump scare things, those are not cool. I hated those too. Cause it's like, it's just a cheap scare, isn't it? And it just scares the bejesus out of you, but you feel really silly for getting scared of it, and it's like, ugh. Ugh. Like, at least if you're gonna scare me, have some taste. Like that one of the car driving down the road. There was, did you guys ever see that comic? It was either like a Japanese or a Korean comic of someone like walking down the street and she sees this guy walking weird and he like turns around and it's animated. That scared the absolute shit out of me. Because that was quite clever, because it wasn't like a jump scare, but like you don't expect the comic to be animated. So you're like, ugh, and it makes a horrible sound. And it's drawn all scary. Yeah, that would show up a lot on like 9gag and Imgur and stuff, and I would instantly be like, no, 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 no. There's a woman that runs at you? Oh, I didn't see that one. Luckily. Yeah, it was so fucking scary. It was so good. Like, looking back at it, that was so clever. That was ahead of its time. It had audio, yeah, the audio was horrible. A clickbait link that Taylor Swift had died, that's so modern. That's so scummy. Clickbait that scares you. Ugh. I'm glad I don't see much of that anymore. Instead you just see bots everywhere that are like... They're like, evolution isn't real, you know. A lot of idiots everywhere. Arguably worse because you know it's because it's not super clear that they're not real people. The other stuff was easier to ignore. Can you add a cream collar to them? Ah, yes. Oh, cream's collar, sorry. Yes, no problem. Oh god, hiccuping. Help. Is that a butterfly? Let's have a look. I just took a screenshot of the ref, so here we go. Zoom in a little bit better. Alright, a gemstone and a butterfly, okay. The British government protecting you from Emria. Creepypasta. Yeah, they're a bit late though. They're a bit late. They didn't save little child me from being scared shitless. Breath has the charms individually. Ah, sorry, I'm blind. There they are. You kind of do the very simple here because they're very little. Yep. Have you ever eaten those frosted sugar cookies? So sugar cookie is not a word that we even use here, so I doubt it. Are they the ones, the pink ones? I've googled it and I'm getting this. Kinetic sand. Kinetic sand was cool. I imagine sugar cookies, what do they taste like? Is just a cookie with sugar in it? It's not like vanilla or anything? I don't think they are like shortbread. Shortbread's like really buttery and thick, right? And sugar cookies are like typically like a quick thing you make for kids, I think. Shortbread seems fancy to me. I love shortbread, but I can only have like 2 and then I'm like, oh, I'm out. Like, it's too rich for me now. Touch of vanilla, usually crystallized sugar on top. Okay. I say that, I used to have, like, for pancake day we'd have crepes with just, like, sugar and lemon. With just sugar by itself, it does kind of slap. Or, like, cinnamon sugar for, like, churros and stuff. Man, now I just want... We had cake up till a few days ago, because I got a nice birthday cake for my partner for his birthday. And that's gone, and now that it's gone, I'm like, oh, I miss her. Just want her back. Yeah, crepes are so good. Crepes over pancakes any day. Pancakes are just, American style pancakes are just a bit too thick for me. Can I have 1 or 2? but they I fill up really quick and they're just a bit too much for me. Crepes are like less sort of, you get more topping ratio, you know. Oh, you went to Annecy or cookie croissant. Oh my god. Like a chocolate chip croissant? I'm very simple with my croissants. I just have them pretty normal. I'm going to South. I didn't go to Annecy unfortunately, but I am going to South France for a different art event in mid-July, so I can have. I'm gonna try and have as many fucking crepes as I can. I fucking love them. They're usually, you know, like a lot of money just for this little thing. Oh. Literally a cookie baked into a croissant. Okay. Okay. I think I could roll with that. I'm quite picky with my sweet things, because some of them are just too sweet. Like there's a lot of donut places in London, and they're just insane. They're just excessive. I think they're just designed for Instagram, because these donuts are bonkers. There's this jam donut with just a straight up jam jar wedged in it. And it just has too much toppings and too much fillings, and it will just fucking kill you. And I'm like, I'm not down for that. I just want something really simple. I don't want a dessert that will kill me dead on the spot and make me feel like a mountain all day, you know. Just want something light. That's why I quite like Asian cakes, because they're like light and fluffy and they don't kill you. Alright, what flag was this again? King Pie Tree. Agenda. Agenda flag. Oh, same one that we just did. I should know that. I know, now I want cookies. I think I have some chocolate in the fridge. I always have like emergency chocolate. But just before the stream, because I was so groggy, my mum sent me some Skittles, so I had a bunch of Skittles. And then I had a Dr. Pepper, so I'm like, it's quite a bit of sugar. But because I wasted 3 hours having a nap earlier, maybe sugar now isn't so bad, because then I can have some of my day after the stream. Oh, it's so hard to fit all these stripes on such a little flag. There we go. Some people from the States call them chocolate croissant. What do you mean, like pain au chocolat? Pain au chocolat is a whole nother thing. Oh, so I just got an email that I'm distracted by. Okay. The fluffy cakes from Chinatown Bakery. Yes, Rotsock knows what's up. Rotsock knows what's up. Hang on. Do I? Yeah, no, sorry, I saw something for a second. Oh, the notch. I've forgotten the notch. There we go. I was literally just in Chinatown yesterday because I was with some friends, and they were like, let's go to Chinatown, and I like sort of prayed to God, because I was like, oh God, here we go. You know, like there's so many expensive temptations, but not too expensive. But you know, when you have a lot and it adds up, and you're like, holy shit. But yeah, they recommended all these places, and we got all these treats, and it was like, oh, so good, but so dangerous. But I had an amazing, I really like coconut, and we had like an amazing mango and coconut sticky rice thing. And that was expensive, but holy shit. It is filling. We sort of shared it between a bunch of us. Literally a cookie inside a croissant. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was thinking of like the classic sort of boomerang croissant with like just a cookie inside of it. Little pore scars. Oh, sorry about that. Let's do that. There you go. Chinatown Bakery is so well priced. Yeah, it's I think 'cause it's like quite authentic, right? That's where I got the birthday cake from. I really recommend those. Okay, I think we're done with that one. And we've received another one from Red Willows, thank you, so we'll send that one. A flea bag, oh, poor little guy. So we'll send that reference and we'll check the other one. Invoice, I mean. Rock socks all paid up, thank you so much. Full body. There we go, whoosh, okay. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I've marked that's blue. There we go. This will be number 5. Thank you! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, that was from last time. Rod sock. No notes on this one. Oh god, yeah, 4th of July is coming up soon. I didn't consider that. It's on a Saturday as well. It's gonna be a wild Saturday for America. Would be funny if they played them on that day. I can imagine all the rage. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Quick social media break. Alright. Let's close some tabs. Alrighty then. Oh, bye King Pine Tree, thanks for commissioning. oh dear. A 2. This guy looks like a lot of fun. Oops. Oh, I can't copy the reference. I always do that. Oh god. He sees. Working on an art fight attack, was struggling to find something to watch. The stream's timing was perfect for me. So excited to see my little guy. Oh, thank you. Thanks for sending in a. Oh, sorry, stretch. Oh, thanks for sending in a commission as well. It's nice to hang out and be productive together. I kind of like the idea of doing an art fight stream, but knowing me, I'll probably get exhausted very quick. I wouldn't mind doing a birthday stream, but I don't know when. Because I'll be busy on my actual day. Har har har. Well, my birthday's on a Wednesday. So it's a weird one. It's a week today actually. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I'm not ready. It's a doozy. Earlier this year I was like, I wanna go somewhere, I wanna be away from here, I don't wanna be in the country, I wanna be out doing something fun, and now that it's coming I'm like, oh I don't wanna do anything. I just wanna zen out. But we're going, you know, we're going somewhere the week after, so it felt like, you know, like, kinda counts. Ish. I'll just tell everyone on holiday that it's my birthday and see if I get any discounts. I'm here for my birthday. Oh, I'm so mad. An old friend of mine and his group of friends that he hangs out with a lot, they're like out painting in Switzerland right now, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. This group of friends he has, they all like do plein air painting together, and I love doing that, and I'm like, why aren't I friends with these people as well? They're the kind of people that you talk to but you never quite click with. So you don't get invited to anything, and I'm like, why aren't I cool enough? It's fine. It's fine. Do you even crisscrossing like that? I'll leave it like that for now. Oops. I feel like they stole my hobby, you know. I got back into sketchbooking and painting outside and planner painting, and then they got into it and now they're doing trips together and I'm like, I was here first. How dare you have fun without me, people I don't know very well. Have I seen Ep 8? Ep 8 of what? Of Taddock. What's that? Oh, Digital Circus. No, I haven't seen any of it. Actually, that's a lie. I saw the first episode when it came out. No, I haven't really seen any of it. I thought it finished already. Wait, that was the, was that the cinema? Was that the one that was in the cinema? Man, only 8 episodes and it like changed the world. That's pretty crazy. It's crazy how big it got. They knew their formula. Oh, I'm glad you like him, Rotso. I like these sort of wiggly dragon type guys. They're so much fun. He's got them freak animal eyes. I love that. Time to break out the sitar. Okay, we've fit the tail in here. Squash him a little bit. And maybe over here. And maybe up here. Well, that's gonna make it tricky to colour. Let's do it up here like this. Oops. Can we like get like nice flowy fur looking good? Some people do it really well and I sort of struggle. Is that tail coded? Maybe. Oh, it doesn't matter what you like though. People find something to nitpick. Like, don't worry about what other people say. I have a lot of old lady hobbies. Like, I like watercolor painting. I like fountain pens. I like hiking. Well, I say hiking. I like going for long walks. I don't know if I necessarily go hiking. I'd like to, but I swear I have more old lady hobbies. I feel like whenever I'm into something, I'm always like surrounded by old ladies, which is very sweet, but like for example, I go to Urban Sketches, which I actually absolutely love, and it is very, very skewed towards older ladies. Like, a lot more young people go now, but it's mostly old women. And they're super sweet and nice. You know, it doesn't matter at all, but you know, you kind of crave your own age sometimes. And I told my mum this. I was like, I'd like to, you know, do something with people my own age. She's like, oh, that's fine, you know, like, be, you know, friends with older people. And I'm like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it, but you kind of still want to talk to people your own age, right? At least it makes you feel young. But I feel like in a lot of situations I end up being with a much older demographic or a much younger demographic. There's no in between. Like for animal related things, for example, love animals. So I go to like zoos and museums and you know it's mostly children in there with very, very bored parents, and it just makes me feel a bit childish. And there was this one time, I'm still annoyed by it, there's a museum near me which I do like, and they had an exhibition on the domestication of cats and dogs, and I was like, oh, that sounds really interesting. I'd like to go see that. So I pay to go see it. I pay for my partner to come with me. We show up and it's fucking definitely for children. It's like, there's like a soft play area in there, and there's like these little exhibits that are like dogs have 4 legs and go meow, and I was just like, oh my god. And part of me wanted to ask for a refund, because I was like, nowhere did it say that it was aimed for that age group. Like, you know how these things are always like, oh, it's great for families, and I'm like, okay, but does that mean good for everyone, or good for only young families? You know, that's usually code for it's good, like 3-year-olds will be the only people entertained by this. But I was like, no, it's a museum, and you know, I don't mind supporting the museums, and it wasn't expensive, so I was like, yeah, whatever. But I was so miffed. I was like, I just want to enjoy animals without feeling like I'm being talked down to. And then the opposite problem where I like join watercolor groups and it's all old women, and I'm like just destined to not know people my own age. And I hang with people my own age and they just want to drink and go to the pub, and it's like, that's chill too, but that's not my idea of a good time, so I'm just useless. I'm just too picky. Just only like my old lady hobbies. Yeah, I feel like there's loads of cool things to talk about with older people, but it's hard to relate, you know, because they all have houses that they bought for £2 30 years ago, and then but it is interesting to, you know, they usually have a lot of stories. But yeah, a bit lonely. I mean, I'm not familiar with model trains, but I'm pretty sure that hobby was just very big with that age demographic, and it's also quite an expensive hobby, so I wouldn't say it was dying, I just think it's less visible. Because I mean, back then you wouldn't find many people who are into it either. The internet has just made everything a lot more exposed, so it might think that there's less of it, but really it's just, I don't know. Because, like, there's plenty of people who still have train autism. Like, that will never go away. Train autism is forever, I feel. That is omnipresent. I'll tell you what, train autism is alive and well in Japan. Very much so. They fucking love their trains. They have train gift shops just for certain, like, railway lines. and shit like that. So real, I find it hard to find communities in London with peeps my age besides pub and club. Yeah, I've never been a pub and club person, and I feel terrible because I feel very boring, but I just don't find it fun at all. I did try a drawing club once, and that was quite nice, but I found it came with a lot of pressure of making sure people were having fun, and also making sure people weren't left out, and like I tried including everyone and everything. It just got very tiring. It was fun, but I did it for like a year, like 3 seasons. I did it for spring, summer, autumn 1 year, and then I got miso, and then I didn't have time to do it anymore anyway, because he couldn't be left alone for too long when he was little. I had something similar yesterday that my friend organised. They organised sort of us getting together and drawing, and that was really nice. Because it's so nice to be creative with other creatives, isn't it? It kind of inspiring. And there's always people with cool ideas. Like one of the people we're with, they were like, "Oh, let's make zines," and that's like, we'll do one page, and then the next person does another page, but is only allowed to look at the previous page, and we'll do like a telephone type thing. And we did like 2 of those, and that was really fun. Yeah, I'm so not an ideas person that I love when other people come up with ideas, because I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. Yeah, that was really good. And that was via sort of people I know from LFM, so I guess that's a lot of people our age, is those spaces, but of course it's hard to relate to a lot of them. But they're a good bunch. I get this so much. It's hard to find people my age who wants to sit down and do a close together thing. It's a lot harder to socialise when the only thing people want to do. Yeah, it's like a perpetual problem for young people, isn't it? I want like that's kind of what I like about getting to my age now. Like when you're in your 20s, everyone just wants to get pissed drunk all the time. But in your 30s, everyone chills out and they want to do like crafts, which is kind of, you know, it's the old lady hobbies kicking in. But I see a lot of people getting together and doing like pottery and stuff, and I think that's really cute. I think people start to prioritize experiences after that, like oh, let's try a pottery class together, or let's try you know, go to like some kind of class doing something, you know, like an activity. So that's kind of what I like about getting older, is that it becomes less sort of party heavy, because I hated being a teenager when all I wanted to do was sort of paint. But it helped, because like I remember someone I'm in like a art Discord where every week there's a question, you know, like oh, what place inspires you the most, or what's your favorite movie, stuff like that. And I think the question last week was like do you think loneliness is a key part of being an artist? And that was an interesting one, because I was like, of course not. Like, having a personality trait or a condition is not anything to do with being an artist. But the more I thought about it, I was like, but it does really help though. Because I was like, I was very lonely as a teenager, and that just made me draw all the time because I had nothing else to do. And that helped. Because you get better by drawing more. So I was like, absolutely not, but it doesn't hurt. But I think that's why a lot of artists are very introverted and sort of lonesome, because they're used to, you know, they've honed their craft through being alone. So they're less, like, socialized. You've discovered eBay, have you? Oh man, no one's ever used eBay. Like, eBay used to be huge when we were younger, but it's become a lot less less used now. I never used it too much, but it's so nice for the odd secondhand thing. Like Beanie Babies, it's good for Beanie Babies. Yeah, I don't know if anyone younger uses it that much anymore. I'm not really sure. But I don't use it that much, so I'm the wrong person. Kind of reassuring to hear that this is common for artists because I get so worried about being seen as antisocial. Oh no! I wouldn't worry. I think it's sad to feel left out, but I think it's not uncommon. I mean, I do obviously recommend trying to reach out and be more social, but it is very hard. Like, it's not easy. I have some extrovert friends who are like, why don't you just do this? And I'm like, oh, I forget that people aren't, you know, frozen in fear with social stuff. So, like, a lot of my circles are also artists, and, you know, we're very similar. And then the odd one pops out where they're like, why don't you just do that? And it's like, wow, you just do that without thinking? That's crazy. Yeah, like, I'd say it's normal. It's, you know, it's not ideal, but I don't think it's not uncommon. I was worried about being sort of left out of social stuff at school, but then I realized, like, I don't really like anyone here anyway, so uni was a bit easier because everyone else was also an artist, so you can find similar people. Although I managed to befriend a hugely extroverted person, and he goes on little adventures with his other extroverted friends all the time, and I'm like, ugh, I wish I could have been a part of that, but I was too not charismatic. I was not charismatic enough to join that club, you know. Just have to do stuff by yourself all the time. It's quite freeing doing stuff by yourself as well, because when you realize you can do anything you want without having to rely on anyone, it's quite a nice feeling. Like, freedom feeling. Like, a lot of the time, weekends I'll try to take myself out to paint somewhere, and I just go take myself somewhere, and it's great. I go at my own pace, sit and draw however long I want. So there's benefits. Hi, wow, mom, loadsome. Oh, the very on point name for what we're talking about right now. Not loneliness, but maybe solitude or boredom. Yeah, I think that comes hand in hand a little bit. Loneliness is the craving of people, though, isn't it? So it depends whether or not people were sad about being alone, or if they were fine with being alone, but just not sure what to fill it with. Boredom, yes or no? Because, like, I didn't make art because I was bored, right? But definitely because I was in solitude. You went on Amazon and found out your last order was in 2020. Oh, hell yeah. It's good to not use Amazon. I very rarely use it now. I use it occasionally for the odd thing. but whenever I'm looking for something, I always look elsewhere for it first. Like, for example, I do want to get the new Warriors comic that just came out because I really like the artist. And that's much cheaper on Amazon than it is elsewhere, so I might be cheeky and get that off Amazon, but usually I only really use it for tech because it's easy to return if it sucks. I felt that too, like, well, I'm sad no one's inviting me to hang out, and I realised people I'm thinking of don't actually want to hang out with. Yeah. It's another kind of lonely feeling. But it's nice to be comfortable with your own company as well. Like, it's nice to like your own company, right? I've been getting into doing more and more stuff by myself too. Yeah, it's nice, it's freeing. Like, for example, going to the cinema by yourself is quite nice, because it's like, why is the cinema seen as a social activity anyway? Because you just go and you stay quiet. So my friend wanted to see a film, she lives far away, and she was like, oh, but I got no one to go with, and I was like, go by yourself, nobody gives a fuck. It's a very antisocial activity anyway. Gone to a lot of vintage markets, gone to cafes, bought my sketchbook to the park. Yeah, I love that shit. Taking my sketchbook to the park's like my favourite thing right now. I kind of want to start cycling around more to like explore a bit and take a sketchbook with me. But I'm also very scared to cycle in London because it's mad. But I just kind of want to go to close places because I love walking everywhere, but it just takes a fucking age and you can only get so far. So I've explored the local area quite thoroughly and it's like, I'm getting bored of it now, you know. Oh, you don't have to feel excluded for that. You're welcome. This week I'm gonna go meet a flock of borzois at a breeder's. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Are you shopping or are you just like meeting? I saw the Warriors comics and Waterstones the other day. Oh! Yeah, so I usually like to go and buy in person like 90% of the time, so I was wondering whether to wait and see if I saw it in shops, but I didn't know if the UK would have it. You can buy it on Amazon in the UK, but I don't know if shops would have it. It is a pre-order, so it's not even out yet, but you know, it's this one. Because Hamotzi did the art and I love it, and it's got a pre-order discount. The hardcover is ridiculous. But yeah, this one's not out yet, but I was like, should I wait and see if I can find it in shops, because it's way more fun to go out and like the hunt, you know. It's like way more, it feels way more like you're forming a memory, you know. If you just buy stuff online, it's just click done, whereas if you go out to look for it, it's like, oh, I found it, you know. It's exciting. Thank you, Red Willows. Oh, sorry, yeah, the art for the comic is gorgeous. Yeah, that's what you sorry. I was so nervous to go to the cinema on my own, but it was so nice to just enjoy the movie myself without having to be social. Yeah, exactly, you could just like go and be chill. Gosh, comics might have it, you're right, Gosh would have a lot of stuff, though I feel like it's quite small in there, so I don't know if would they have Warriors? But again, it's not technically out yet, it's pre-order, so, but it comes out middle of July, so maybe I'll go look. UK based, I've seen them around, oh good. I hadn't seen the new, new comics that aren't like the James L. Barry ones. I'm meeting the dogs, these are adult Zoys. Zoys. I just want to get a feel for what being around these dogs is like, so I really want one in the future, but they're very big. Yeah. Sighthounds, I think, are quite chill though, right? Completely floors me every time, I'm so not used to seeing my interests out in the wild. Yeah, right? I remember as a kid seeing Warriors in the bookshops, and I'd be like, holy shit. Because I feel like they're not, you don't really find it here. It's very much way more popular in the States, isn't it? But like, I feel like whenever you'd find it here, it was like book 5 or something. You know, I'd never find a whole set, just like an odd book here and there, so it wasn't even that useful. Like in Forbidden Planet, I saw some of the not brand new comics, but like some of the later James L. Barry manga, and I was surprised to see that in Forbidden Planet. I was like, whoa. Like, I kind of want to buy it just because, just to support it, but I don't need it. Oops, forgot to relock it. There we go. Maybe I'll wait to see if I find it in person though. I mean, it is cheaper on Amazon right now, but it'd be better not to feed the beast. Waterstone seems like one of the few nice chains. I'm gonna be devastated if they turn out to be super duper shitty. Oh, hang on, I put the dark in the wrong place. There you go. This music's nice. I don't know what this is. Riding the Wind or in the Blind Forest. Ah. Makes sense. Oh, movie tickets are pricey. Yeah, I'm very lucky in that my local cinema thinks I'm under 25, and if you're under 25 you get a huge discount on weekdays. So I get movie tickets really cheap, and I'm terrified of when they eventually clock that I'm no longer under 25, because I've been under 25 for quite a while now. And I don't know if I ever uploaded my ID or anything. I don't know if they're tracking that shit, but obviously not. But I don't know if like I'll turn 30 and then they'll be like, nah. I'm terrified of that, because without discount it's like an extra 10 quid, and I'm like, ugh. Like, my mum is coming next week and she wants to see Toy Story, so I booked her ticket for her, and it was like £17, and my ticket is like £6.50, and I was like, oh my fucking god. Like, I put the fear of God in me, because if movies get expensive I'll be very sad. I absolutely love going to the cinema. I remember there's one chain of cinema here though that's quite a bit cheaper, so I could always go there. It's just quite far away. Sighthounds are very cat-like in their behaviour. Yeah. Yeah, they are very cat dogs. They're very sort of loungy and chill, but they do have a massive prey drive, so to watch out for that. Yeah, Pip knows sighthounds. Pip had a greyhound. You have 2 Saluki crosses? Oh, I love Salukis. Someone told me I looked like a Saluki once, and I was so honoured. I think 'cause I have long blonde hair and a big nose, and I was like, I'll take it. I'll take it. I remember when View used to be 7. Yeah, I was thinking of View. Is View no longer 7? When I lived in Manchester, a ticket to View was $4.99. It was so good. Yeah, it's the iPad baby Toy Story. Apparently it's alright. But I don't know, I was always team like, number 3 should have been the last one, but I watched like an interview with was it Andrew Stanton, the director, and he was like, number 3 was the end, but of like the Andy trilogy, and now we're on like the Bonnie trilogy, and I was like, okay, that makes more sense, but you know, I'm still grumpy about it. Like, Toy Story 4 was not, it just felt like way off. Like it felt like a lot of the characters were changed. Like it's very unlike Woody to abandon a kid. And it's and like I don't know why they made Buzz like a fucking idiot. So I don't know. But apparently this new one is fine. And I always just love going to the cinema, so I'm never gonna like turn it down. If my mom wants to go, I'll go. She'll probably fall asleep, because that's what she does. So it's be a nice little expensive nap. Maggie and Mary! Oh. Oh, the Barbican is a very cool cinema. That is a very cool place to see the back rooms, actually, yeah. I was just at the Barbican yesterday, but Barbican Kitchen. I love the Barbican. I'm not nearly there enough. It's kind of in a slightly inconvenient spot. Like where I am, there's usually a bus that gets you to any main part of the city, but the Barbican's like just out of the way. That I never have an excuse to go there, but I want more excuses to go there because it's gorgeous. And like really cool. It reminds me of South Bank Centre, because South Bank Centre's closer to where I am, and it's like another like artsy brutalist building that you can just chill in. I think we're just about done with this guy. Oh god, hiccups. Toy Story 3 traumatized your mum? Oh no. Yeah, it makes it very hard to throw stuff away. Very hard. I think my mum is similar. Actually, let's do like this olive. Yeah. I hope this looks okay. This guy was so fun to draw, oh my god. He's a silly Billy. Alright, next we have red willows. All paid up, thank you so much. And a tip too, that's so nice, thank you. Doesn't have a full ref yet, but I'd love for him to be drawn feral. His design is super flexible. Would love something defensive, surprised, or annoyed maybe, but not picky. Love to see his ears as big as possible though. Yes. With a bi flag, no problem. I love big-eared boys. And you've included the flag as well, so I don't have to get it myself. Thank you. Thank you, Rotsock. I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Red Willows. It's putting loads of like fluffy bits everywhere. It like gives the illusion of detail. Red Willows. Boop. Let's save as well. I don't think we saved for a while. defensive, surprised, or annoyed. Does this count? And big ears. There's my smelly man! I also like Fleabag. You donated the rest of your Warrior Cats plushes to charity? Aw, that was very noble of you. I still have, well, my mum has, hidden in the attic, my full cat collection from when I was younger, and I will have a very hard time getting rid of that. I don't think I ever could. I'm just waiting for my own attic one day so I can keep it in peace. These guys, I used to play Warrior Cats back with them. Where are they? These things. They're like big-headed cats. You like subscribe to this magazine and it was a new breed like every... can't remember if it was every month or every week. Probably every month. No, maybe every week, because I had a fuckload of these, and if it was every month that would have been like years worth. But yeah, I used to play Warrior Cats with these things. It was great, there was so many. And I kind of want to go dig out the Cornish Rex one. Oh, that's not them. I kind of want to dig out the Cornish Rex one, because I know there was a Cornish Rex one. And it's like a little miso, and I can't remember what- oh yeah, they were little baby kittens for Christmas one time, and oh, these were so good. So your cats could have kittens, they were so little. Should I spoil myself and see what the Cornish Rex look like? What's this? Tortoiseshell. My favourite character that I had was the Turkish van one. What does the Cornish Rex look like? That's not helpful. I don't know how better to Google it, because it's the name of the magazine, maybe? There's the Turkish van that I liked. There was like the Silver Stream. There was like the Blue Star. Mine, I had like a whole fucking box of these things. This is not a Cornish Rex, you fucking liar. That's a Devon Rex. Man, get your fucking Rexes right, man. That looks like a Selkirk Rex there. I'm just gonna have to go find out. I'm just gonna have to go find out. Don't remember them having Cornish Rex? I swear they had a Cornish Rex. They had like everything. Because Cornish Rex aren't a super obscure breed, but they had really obscure breeds in there, like... I can't even remember the names, but... really weird named guys. Big Nose Dogs, yeah. They had a dog one too. Yeah, there was a Wii game based on them too. There was a Wii bit game based on the cat ones as well. Wait, no, there wasn't. The Dog Island. Yeah, the Dog Island was great. Genuinely really good game. I have it on my Wii emulator because it's really good. But yeah, I was thinking of Cats 2. Cats and Dogs 2. That was it's a very similar game, but not the same. Anyway. Mainly the fluffy cat. Really? No, I had like Siamese, and they had like a lilac Siamese, and they had Russian blue, and they had a Rex for sure, because I was a curly one. and they had like Singapura, and they had exotic, and they had Turkish van, they had snowshoe, they had a fucking lot. I know, the cat artist collection list? Is there a list then? It's so hard to find a clear, like, list of what they had. Pretty sure they had a Sphinx as well. Yeah, I had like almost the full collection. I had a fucking lot. But like number 3 was like Russian blue, so they didn't just have the fluffy ones. I'm seeing a lot of knockoffs. Oh, I don't know if these are knockoffs, but newer versions, but these ones look way cheaper and shitter. So I don't know where the fuck those came from. The hell? Yeah, none of mine are on here. Why is it in dollars? Fuck off. Maybe that was the American version. Sorry, I'm oops, I can't spell. I'm invested now. Yeah, see, they look like this. These were our ones. That one looks horrible. Something happened to this guy. Stung by a bee. Himalayan, it's like the Singapura one. I remember this one. It's a very short-haired one. That one's well janky. I swear I had very beautiful ones. It's the white one. I remember these two. This was like not the Russian blue, but the long-haired version of Russian blue. I forget the name. British blue. Those I think this one was Osaka, and I think that was Toiga as well. I think that was the stripy one. Himalayan. These were the 2 kittens. Here's the Turkish van. I'm sorry. That's a pretty one. I remember that one. Oh, Korat. That's Korat. Yeah, they had a Korat. Siamese was one of the early ones. So some of the later ones I don't remember too much, because I stopped getting them. Damn, that's it. That's it. Man, I could provide the whole fucking set. I wonder how much that is worth. Probably nothing. What's the commission queue looking like right now? I'm doing the last one. Well, not the last one. I've room for more, but I'm doing the last one that I've received. So it's looking clear and open. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. I'm so sure there was a Cornish Rex in there. They had like a Selkirk Rex for sure, and a Devon Rex. I remember as a kid a lot of these being like, are these made up? I haven't heard of a lot of these. I mean, they were expensive back in the day. I think they were 12 quid per. And they're only little things. They do come with a magazine, but you know, back then that was a lot of money. I'm gonna have to dig those out now. I hope my mum never gets rid of them. I'm too sentimental about old plushes. I should do the other arm. That's a bit better silhouette-wise. Thank you for coming, Ren. Meow. Oh, Forevermore, do you play Path of Titans perchance? Because I've only ever seen... I'm sure it's used elsewhere, but I've only ever seen people say TC in there, and I felt very old now to be like, what does TC mean? I'm like, oh, I'm learning. No worries, thanks for coming. I'll probably finish up soon anyway, because it's the last one. I'm not sure we'll get any others. I might work on my ref sheet a bit more while the company is here. It kind of forces me to do it, rather than just goofing off doing something else. Haven't played Path in months. Ah, but you have though. So that makes sense. I stopped playing for a hot second, but my friends were playing it again last week, and I joined in and had loads of fun. I was like, oh boy, here we go. I'm like getting the urge to play it again, but it was too hot to play it last week. It makes my computer heat up like crazy, so I had to stop. Thank you, Rotsock. Thanks for coming. Oh, I haven't done the bandages. Thank you, Red Willows. What song is this? It kind of stinks. No, it doesn't stink, but there we go. It's a little bit, I can't remember words. Shrill. Meow. Well, hey. Hope this guy looks okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, bit of a quiet one today, but that's alright. Oh, no worries. I mean, it works totally totally good as a ref, so I like these simple ones. Alright, let's save these out while we're here. Thank you, Red Willows. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry that my stream schedule was a bit weird, especially in June it was very weird. July should be a little bit more normal. But inevitably sometimes things just crop up on a Sunday and I have to move it, but so far so good on the Sundays. Alright, while we're here, I'm gonna continue on my ref I was working on just before this. Just to get it done. It's not very exciting because it's gonna be very similar to the previous one, but it does save a lot of time. Don't know if I want to exaggerate the colour on the neck feathers too. Like, the idea was for them to be subtle, but I don't know if they're too subtle. Also, I did overpaint on this one, but I don't know if I could be bothered to do an overpainting for the rest of it. It's alright, just kind of left simple sketching it. Because this is like a messy overpainting just because it's an older drawing and I really like the style of it. Because I don't want to make references too fancy because they kind of distract from the character, don't they? I don't know, I don't know. Ugh. You know what I might do? Because I feel like it's a cop-out, because I say that she's like part bird, but there's barely any bird in there, so maybe I should add more birdie things, like little things like this. Problem is, this is all one image down here, so... Actually, that's... No, that's fine, actually. Thank you. I do like little claw feet. I need to get rid of this bit too in the way. There we go. There we go. Bit happy with that. Refutes are so scary because it's like it must be right. Also, that could be changed at any time, so it's like it's fine. It shouldn't be, you know, scary. I think when I redo Finch's one, I think I'll sketch it in my sketchbook first, because I seem to have an easier time doing that somehow. Oop, did there. I'm not going to bother with the different colour stripes on the white bit, I'm just going to keep it the same because I hate when other people do that, so I'm just going to... It's just hard to colour. What noise would it make? Ooh, probably something chirpy. Something like a zebra finch. Maybe I do want to do this. Do kind of like that. It's annoying to colour though. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. I hate refs that get so caught up in trying to get all their personality into one piece that I get overwhelmed. Yeah, it's very hard to like be satisfied with everything. I try to keep them very simple, but I always seem to like just not be able to do good drawings when doing a ref sheet, because yeah, you're so caught up in like, you're like, it must be perfect, it must represent them. And you're just like, ah. Oh. See, this is how Piper became more bird-like. I wanted to colour this whole bit because it felt more like a beak, but then it didn't feel so good anymore, so I was like no, but I'm like, oh, I kind of like the bit of blue there. Maybe. No, I don't know. No, we'll stick with... Maybe little cheeks though. Like just putting a random spot somewhere. Oh, it's because there's an overpaint layer on it. Keep getting confused. Nah, not both, not both. I love how messy this is. I miss this style. It's these brushes from Procreate that are just really blobby and great. But I haven't drawn in this style so much recently because it just takes a while. But if you don't clean it up a ton, it's not so bad. I don't know if I asked you, but how did you get to work on Lackadaisy? Oh, I've just applied to it when they were hiring. It's like any old job. Man, she's so easy to colour, she's pretty much done. I like having nice simple guys. She has little stripes on her legs. continue the overpaint down a tiny bit, and then I'm gonna let it peter out, because I don't want to overpaint the whole thing. There we go. I'm gonna keep it like that, I think. Like peters out. Maybe some light bits like this. Hi, luckiest! Sorry, I'm gonna end the stream sort of soon, because we've finished the queue, and I'm just sort of continuing a ref sheet I started earlier. I don't know if I'll even be able to put it on Artflight at the moment though, because I'm imagining it's already, it's still like crashing. That's alright, maybe I can do Finch and Teal at the same time. I'm gonna keep her feathers like that. I don't want to make them too over the top. Anything else I want? Maybe blue paws. I feel like I'm missing out on blue paws. Where the hell are the paws? Oh, there they are. That's gonna blend right the fuck into the background. There we go. Oops. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you guys for coming. I'm gonna send off those finished commissions now. And I'll see you next time. See you later, bye bye. It should be on 5th, on the 5th this week, so on the Sunday, if all goes well. But yeah, see you next time.